Hello, my Tubies and my Teletubbies. I would like to introduce you to someone new. His name is Carlos de Jesus. And it's a perfect name for this guy, considering he is like so, oh my God. You know how I told you I love Derek Jackson and I like Robert Blake and Matthew Hussey? This guy is, oh my God, he is so great. And I'm going to share something wonderful with you today, considering the topic for discussion is, are you worth it? If so, don't waste it on a narcissist. Let's listen in.
To the table is not afraid to eat alone.
Hold on. Wait. We got to start him off from the beginning.
So this message is for all the women out there who don't understand why they feel worthless even in a relationship. Very important. Do not let any man turn off your brightness or belittle your value. What I learned from life is that it's important to love yourself first, because only then will you know what you deserve. Only then will you know how you should be treated. I tell this to a lot of women who comes up to me for advice. Stop giving men discounts of what you are worth. If you don't love yourself, you'll attract men who won't love you either. If you don't love yourself, you jump into the arms of the first man who gives you attention, not knowing that he will treat you the same way you treat yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, he won't either. I met this woman recently that while she was talking, I immediately saw her strong character. A woman who stands her grounds, who knows that she is precious in God's eyes, who knows what she's capable of accomplishing, who knows that she don't need a man to know that she is special. You see, little boys don't mess with her. Why? Because little boys are scared of a strong woman. Because when you act like a real woman, you'll attract real men. Mature and godly men who treat you like a precious gift from God. If you happen to have a good man, don't let him go. Take care of him and treat him with the same respect that he gives you. You see, we attract into our lives what we are. It's amazing what you can do and how the world changes around you when you look for the best in yourself. Be brave and value yourself. You deserve to be happy. Take care of your self-esteem. Don't let a man close the doors to love and cut the wings to your happiness. Don't let a man's opinion define you. If your man tells you that you are no good, that your words don't matter, don't live the rest of your life believing that lie. Stand your grounds, because your true value shouldn't have to decrease based on his inability to see your worth. Stay true to who you are. There's a quote that goes, a woman who knows what she brings to the table is not afraid to eat alone. Your feelings about yourself determines how you experience life. I'll leave you with this. Always remember, you are a powerful woman. You are special and unique. No less than anyone, neither more than anyone. Be strong, confident, and take control of your life so that you or the person you are with can be happy and enjoy life. You are not equal to anyone, and the only person you should be comparing yourself is with your old self to see how much you progress. Laugh. Laugh whenever you can. Humor is a wonderful medicine for the soul. Thank you for watching, and please.
Well, my Tubies, did I not lie? Did I lie to you? Better yet, not did I not lie, but did I lie to you? Isn't he amazing? Yes, he is. His name is Carlos de Jesus. And this man, he is like on the same level as my Joyce Myers, who I absolutely love her, and my Derek Jackson. Now, I think I've already told my Tubies repeatedly how important it is for you to love yourself first. Because you can never truly love anyone else if you don't love yourself first. I mean, that just makes sense. One of the things I really loved was when he stated, if you don't love yourself, you will continue to attract men who won't. Not who don't, but who won't love you either. One problem I've noticed, my Tubies, that most women who I've come encountered with, most of these women, they are attention addicts. A woman would do damn near anything for attention. It's sad. You know, this is why they let these dust mites throw them or give them crumbs in life, you know? As long as you give me some attention. Oh, how pitiful is this? So many females, they would do damn near anything just for attention. Like I said in one of my previous videos, if you've ever had the chance to hear my video, the only time I want attention, Tubies, is if I'm teaching someone something. Then of course I want your undivided attention. Or if I'm speaking to you. Who wants somebody who you're talking to them and they're not paying you no attention? That's ridiculous. You know, other than that, Me, Sheila True Love, I really don't need any man to validate me or my worth. I already know what I'm all about. I think I outgrew that when I was like, what, in my 20s? Personally, me, I feel that little girls and children, they're the ones who need so much attention. Grown women, they're more interested in respect. That's right. I'll take respect any day over attention. I can, forget about all that attention nonsense. Give me respect. Another point that I really enjoyed hearing from Carlos, he was so right when he said that men will only treat you the way they see you treat yourself. If they see that you're gonna put up with being disrespected, cheated on, manipulated, and abused, that's the way he's going to continue to treat you. If you don't respect yourself, neither will he. The things that you put up with, you are showing him how he's supposed to treat you. When a woman stands her ground, like Carlos said, she don't need a man to tell her how special she is. And she knows her true worth. That's a woman a woman who is strong, or a woman who knows her worth. When I'm thinking about this, he's right. A woman who have a healthy self-esteem, little boys, they avoid her. They don't want to mess with a woman who, if they're little boys. Now, the man, they will step to a strong woman. Definitely that. But little boys, they're scared of a strong woman. We all know that ebony women, we are known for being strong. We have no problem speaking up and standing up for ourselves, which is why boys tend to avoid strong ebony women. Now, you show me a black man with a strong black woman, and I'll show you king material. Believe that. The reason why I'm focusing on ebony women, not to discredit any other race of women, but the reason why I'm focusing on ebony women is because the movies, media, magazines, advertisement, and marketing, they keep trying to tear ebony women down. I'm sure you guys have seen it. When you look at all of this outside propaganda, that's pretty much what it is. They try to make ebony women look like they're not desirable. Ebony women are not submissive. The media pretty much is targeting ebony women. That's the only reason why I'm focusing on them at this rate. But like Carlos said, little boys can't stand, they can't handle a mentally healthy, strong woman. And that is so true. When I listened to him say this today, it just hit all kind of points inside of me. It reached me. He had words that actually reached my heart because I've been observing that. I've noticed it myself. I observe it. You have all of these guys out here. They're looking for the weakest women that they could get their hands on. Why? Because they're easily to manipulate them. They're easy to get. Like my ex-narc said. He said when he was started dating with the Caucasian race of women, no offense to them, he said, I noticed that the Caucasian women are easy. They're way easy to get. God knows he looks beat up. I don't know how the hell Caucasian women are stepping. Oh, I know how. Because they're taking him for his money. That's what they're doing. Okay, either he has to rent a car, have a car, or he better spend that money. And like I said, it's not what you could get, it's what you could keep. Trust me, they don't stay around with their character. But anyway, the point I'm making is that little boys, they can't handle a mentally healthy, strong woman. I read something on the internet. This was a while ago. And when I read this, it said it was from billionaires. And these billionaire men, they was interviewing them in terms of ebony women. And they said black women are for grown-ups. If you're not a grown-up, don't even think about stepping to a black woman. And I love the way he put emphasis on attracting godly men. A godly man values and appreciates a godly, strong, and nurturing woman. Like the Bible clearly says in Proverbs, I think it is, anytime a man, when he finds a godly wife, he is sure to have a good life. And the Bible ain't never lied. I also enjoyed the point that Carlos brought out in terms of if you have a good man, ladies, you better hold on to him. Treat him with the same respect that he gives you. You and I both know, you and all of the women out here know, these days we live in a world where there are more narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. So if you have a good man who takes the spiritual lead, he protects you and keeps you out of harm's way, he's a good provider, and he's pleasant, girl, you better hold on to him and hold on tight, because it's a jungle out there. Believe me. Most of the males out there today are boys dressed up as men. These are not men. They're far from being kings. We have a lot of Jaspers out there. They're far from being kings. Anyway, I have come to realize, with age comes wisdom, and I've come to realize that I will never ever again be with a man I cannot respect. If I have to explain to a so-called man his role, if he doesn't know his role, I'll never have respect for that type of dude. That type of individual, respect is so not happening. When a man knows his role, to be honest with you, I find that to be very sexy, and I find that to be very attractive. Now, if I decide to be with a man again, because like I said, I've been out there in the dating world, and I do my share of dating, believe me. I have a lot of throwbacks. Have I met anybody that intrigued me so far? Let me see. Somebody who... The question I ask myself right now when I'm out here on these dates, the number one question I ask I ask, is he the kind of man I would like my son to be like? Would I like my son to be like him? And if the answer is no, and so far I haven't met anyone yet, but I go to my Christian meetings every Sunday, sometime Tuesday, but the women's group, there's no guys, it's all women. But I still go to my Christian meetings, and that's where I'm hoping to meet. And not even, actually, to be honest with you, Tobies, I don't want to get married again. I never wanted to get married the second time. But it was like a shotgun wedding. I had these elders who forced me into that nonsense, man, because really? But anyway, sure, if God says, hey, there's a man out here, like they say, when a man finds a wife, he's found a good thing. And if God feels that there's a man out here who really, really, really needs a good wife, and he says, Sheila, I'm going to, you got to step up to the plate, then with the gun to my head, I would step up to the plate. But like I said, is he the kind of man that I would like my son to grow up to be like? Or even my son is grown. Is he the type of man that I want my son to be like? And if the answer is no, he's going right into my mental toy box. I think we've already discussed my toy box. There's certain guys that you keep in a toy box, honey. You only take them out for play. They're nothing to be taken seriously. You only deal with those type of guys when you're bored out of your mind, when you have absolutely nothing on this planet to do. Then you go to your toy box, which God knows I hardly ever have to go to the toy box because I'm busy. I have a routine. I have, 3 books? I have a book I said it was going to be out in August. That's not going to happen, guys. I'm sorry, Tubies. It's going to be out in August, September, maybe October, because it's huge. It's a huge book. And then I have to print it out, and then I have to re-edit it and rewrite. Come on, I got a lot to do. It'll be out in October, hopefully. And then I work for the New York State Legislature, as you know, and then I have my clients that I answer their emails, or I'm taking phone calls, and then I have my Christian meeting, and then I got to try to make time for hanging out with some friends. If you want to try to keep friends, you got to hang out and spend time with them, right? And then I have my family, which all my family is whatever. But anytime I want my whole family back, I can fix that. They're right where I want them to be right now, because God knows I really don't have all that much time. But I still got to make time somewhat for my family, So yeah, I haven't been to my toy box for a minute because I really don't have time. And I realized that anytime I put a man or dude, or I call them a dust mite, that's what they are. Anytime I put them in the dust in the toy box, that is definitely not king material. That's what you call a Jasper. What is a Jasper? That's someone who's a professional clown and a professional fool. He's not the man for me, nor am I the woman for him. So remember, ladies, if you have a king, if you got a good man, girl, hold on to him. Hold on. They are so So hard to come by, especially this day and age. So, tubies, I want you to remember your value and your worth does not depend on some no good loser's opinion. That's all it is opinion. Who cares about their opinion? Like I said, I don't like to talk about things that that's an opinion. I don't like to talk about things that are whatever. I talk about things that I know. I don't talk about things that I feel. I talk about things that I know. Just like if this character's sitting around here trying to tear you down, telling you ain't nobody going to want you. I'm the only one that's going to want you. You know, please, I wish a guy would tell me some crap like that. Because I would tell him, honey, if you look at my Facebook page, you would never say no crazy nonsense like that. If you hung out with me going down the street, there's not a week that passed by that I don't have some, I don't know, Jasper, as far as I'm concerned, trying to push up on me, which is why I wear my wedding ring and my engagement ring. Thanks to Dale. Because, man, have you ever been in a situation where, I don't know if you've been in these situations, but I have. So the guy sees you. He sees you on a regular basis because I ride the bus, right? So, of course, I see the guys on a regular basis. So when you going to let me take you out? When you going to let me take you out? And I smile and I laugh and I hold my head down cutely and whatever. Anyway, yeah. I point to my ring on my finger. I say, wow, that is so nice, you know. And if I was single, but look at my ring, I said, I'm married. I say I'm married. I'm not only married, I'm happily married. And you know what they say, well, I won't tell if you don't tell. And right there, that already tells me he's a grimy, no good, sneaky, underhanded bastard. You willing to sit up here and lay it with somebody else's wife? Really? So we see where his moral compass is. He has none. Or there's been times when they want my phone number. They'll ask, and I mean insistent on your phone number. And you be like, really? I said, you know what? So I'm nice and I smile, giggle. I say, I don't really give out my number, but I'll be happy to take yours. So why don't you just give me your number? And they give me their number. And I put it in my phone right in front of them so they can see it. And that's like that. The moment I delete that crap out of my damn phone. Are you crazy? Or sometime they'll insist that you give them your phone number and you give them your phone number and they'll call the phone number immediately while you're standing there just to see if you gave them the right number. And if your phone don't ring, they'll be like, yeah. You get me? So sometimes if I'm pushed up against the wall, because, really, that's why I'm telling you, I put my wedding ring on now. I wear my wedding ring and an engagement ring. It says, back up, dude. Because when you don't want to cooperate with these guys, they will disrespect you right in the middle of the street, calling you a bitch. I had one guy even throw a bottle at me. When are you going to let me take you out? I've been seeing you. How about never? In my mind, I was saying that, but I didn't say it like that to him. But they will even get so to the extreme where they'll throw a bottle at you. So sometimes I might give him my number because he's taking it. You know how they do now. They take your number right in the phone. And then they call it. And I say, see? But when they call my phone number, you know what I do? The moment they call, I block them. Because you know their number comes up. And that's the number that I block on my phone. So you still can't get me, sucker. Wow, it's rough out here, man. You don't want to cooperate. You don't want to give numbers. You don't want to respond. You tell them that you're married. You tell them you're in a relationship. They don't care. They really don't care. Anyway, another point that I really loved that Carlos said, he said, a woman who knows what she brings to the table, she's not afraid to eat alone, honey. I don't have no problem sitting at my table eating alone because that means it's more for me. And I get to spread out. I get to take off all my clothes. I get to be comfortable. I'm good. I'm totally good. The only person he also said, which I agreed with, that you should be comparing yourself to is your own self. Instead of trying to outdo or trying to outshine another woman, focus on what you've already accomplished and then try to outdo that. I always do. I do that constantly. Like even when I'm playing games, I say, wow, I did this game in, let's say, 5 minutes. And then I'll try to outdo the 5 minutes and try to get it down to maybe 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I try to outdo me. When I go outside and I look at other women who are very attractive, I look at those women and say, wow, she motivates me to get my butt to the gym or get my butt on the treadmill. I don't sit there and be like a hater. No, she looks amazing as long as she's dressed like a lady. I constantly give women compliments. When I see a woman with a sensible shoe on and a woman who's dressed decently, especially when when her blouse matches her shoes, or something she's wearing matches her shoes, and it's a sensible heel, I always give those type of women compliments. Me, I like to have my nails match my lipstick. My nails match my lipstick. I haven't been able to get myself together at this point because I've been so busy. Oh, whipping and running. I got to take time out to go to. I need to go to the spa. You know how you got to get that old skin scrubbed off of you and get some mud stuff put all on you? I have to take the time because lately I've been just running about, running here, running there. I've been hanging out in Massachusetts, going to see Greg. I haven't really put the stuff on myself. I need to stop. I need to slow down for a minute, really, because I'm starting to look raggedy, really. My skin ain't right. My nails are not done up to par. I look crazy. But I love you, Tubies. Who cares? Now, the only person that you should be comparing yourself to, like I said, is your own self. Instead of trying to outshine or trying to outdo another woman, like I said, focus on yourself and try to outdo yourself. The last thing I'd like to say, look, my Tubies, ladies, stop jumping in the arms of any man just because he gives you attention. What is this thing about attention? What does attention do to you? You know why so many people want attention? Because it validates them. That's a way for them to say that, wow, I must be hot. I must be worth something. I must be... Why do you need them to say that for you to know that? Don't you have pictures of yourself? I have videos of myself. I have pictures. I have a mirror. I don't need nobody's opinion. Opinions are like what? Buttholes? Everyone has one? Opinions are not facts. The way somebody feelings are not facts. Facts are facts. Oh, God, I told you, I don't talk about what I think. I talk about what I know. Really, I don't have time to be sitting around here listening to somebody else's viewpoint or the way he sees me. You know, what may be one person's salt is another man's sugar. So when you have some dust mite telling you ain't no man gonna want you, yeah, right. They're trying to tear you down. You know that. Why do people try to tear other people down? Because they feel bad about themselves. They try to tear you down so that they could try to feel good. How sick is that, though? All of that is sick. How dare you want to tear another human being down? Oh, I don't get none of this. It's like I don't fit in this world. I just don't fit in this world. Because I don't understand all of this. All of this, women want to try to outshine. So what happens when you outshine me? What do you get from this? That's what I'm saying. Is there like money involved? Is it like hitting the lottery? And we got like, wow, what do I get from that? Nothing. Attention? I tell you what, girls. You can have the attention. Personally, me, I'll take the respect. That means so much more to me. Now you take care of yourself, ladies. And like Carlos said, you deserve to be happy. Especially if you are a God-fearing woman, you deserve to be happy. Again, this is Sheila Truelove, helping you to live your very, very best life. I love you. You always have a choice. Please choose wisely. Until next time, we'll talk again. Bye for now.